gets one job to press play in that now. She just excited.
I pressed it, you dumb.
Yeah, do it.
Just excited because you got a promotion and that.
Shut up.
Anyways, people, welcome to the UnderVibes podcast again. We're here.
There.
As we promised, every weekend, every Sunday.
Without a doubt.
6 p.m.
Don't be late.
I'm saying.
Same.
Episode, what are we on, 4?
I don't know, it doesn't matter anymore. We're just doing podcasts.
Wait, podcast kings, boy. We're too lit now. I'm saying.
We outside. Not really,
lit.
sorry.
I don't know that.
Sorry, Boris.
You guys are on the beach. Why are you lying?
Oh.
See.
But yeah, man, we're here for another podcast. And,
Today I'm doing icebreakers, guys. So it's my thing today.
But yeah, firstly, let's get in and how your week's been in the past.
It's been alright, man. It's been alright. It was my birthday. You know what I mean? You know, my cousin for a little
thing. So,
social distance party.
Anyone who wasn't invited,
Contact.
Say
You can message her at UnderVibes_TV if you have any queries.
UnderVibes 876.
The Instagram is
Oh, the
You
Instagram.
said
Email, that's why.
so you can contact.
Oh.
Damn.
Daniel.
Damn. But
Alright.
you can contact her. Oh, background, shut up.
But yeah, man, we're there. Me, same old, mate. Work, home.
Same old for me. Literally, I got older.
Yeah.
I'm 2-3 like Jordan.
Don't know. Shout out.
I'm saying.
But yeah, man. Icebreaker.
Icebreaker.
Yeah.
I don't know how to go about this, guys. Down.
Woo-wee.
I'm really excited. Okay. What's the worst date you have ever been on?
The one I didn't go to.
Shut up. He thought he did something.
Worst date I've been on.
It could have been with your partner, you know. You just thought it was just mad dead. It can still be a worst. It's a date.
Oh. Nah, I don't really know. I'm just okay. Like,
What's a date you thought, this was a waste of a day?
Oh yeah, I've got one, but I can't read. You remember when I was living in Epping, and we used to do that thing where two people, me and my partner, went out with the other set. Yeah, they argued. Waste my day. Yeah, honestly. So.
Okay. Social media manager. What's the worst date you've ever been on? Why are you guys laughing? What's the worst date you've ever been on?
That one's funny.
And it was, brother, let me just elaborate a little bit, yeah? Imagine, already out, things are going good. Then, we wanted food.
This. I'm trying to think of this was.
No, you don't know. Anyways, wanted food. Simple decision. You want this or that?
Turn it to a thing.
I don't want this because da. I've never eaten this before. It's all an experience. I've never eaten it before.
Why?
I've never eaten it before, so yeah. And so it just became. I was like, oh, fire, man.
Whoa.
And in the end, imagine they liked it.
Go on, social media manager. Go on. Enough dates, social media manager goes on.
Can I tell you? So
DM full up.
Girl,
I was meant to meet this guy, and he's still living with his mom, and you expected things to happen, and you're in the same area with your mom. So like,
he kind of fooled you and said he was on the
grown man thing.
Yeah, I was just like,
Baby boy.
I'm a baby boy, so I still live with my mum. What?
no, but it wasn't like.
Oh, he kind of told you a different.
Yeah. It
Sold
was
you a
like,
dream.
not dream, but I mean, like, you know, you're on your little personal ends, so you can do a little link up if you want. But your mum was all up in your business, boy.
Oh yes.
Yeah, hear that. You, where's that you been on?
Last day I've been on. A lot, man. I've been on a lot.
Yeah, but
So wait,
what?
what was my one that I said? What did I say is the what got me the worst thing? Like, it can just be anything that you just thought the day was just shit.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
I would say I'd say when I went to Paris.
Ah, I remember, yeah. You were vexed.
I would say I went to Paris.
You were vexed. But you held it off, though.
I went to Paris. Yeah.
Don't
And-
cry. Damn.
No, I'm just thinking of how shit that place is, bro. It's actually so.
No, you didn't say the place was too wet.
No,
You
the
said-
vibe was dead, but
yeah.
it wasn't
Energy
a date.
around
It
it.
wasn't a date. It was a date technically, but not technically. Man went to Paris, and Paris is poo. Yeah, that's firstly. It's nothing to do there. You can do everything there in one day, and then it was just boring. Like everything was just boring about the holiday, everything about it. So to me, that's technically a date.
Mm.
So that was the worst.
Cool. Next one?
You know something like
No, I was going to turn on. It was going to be too bright.
no. Next one.
I got loads of these like
If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Only one. Don't say I'll know everything or something stupid like that. Or have all of them. That one specific superpower. What would it be?
Teleportation. Not even flying, nice.
Just tell me that you could just
Think of somewhere, see somewhere, and
go. That's
Yeah.
lit.
yeah,
That's lit.
that's what I would choose.
Included in that power though, like what can you take people with you or what?
Yeah, but there are limitations to it. Like if I can't visualize the place, then I can't be there.
Okay.
So I don't want to be like overpowered. Like there has to be.
Okay. So
Rails.
what, like you can tap someone's shoulder and they teleport with you.
Yeah, a maximum of like 2. I would say.
Whoever your hands touch.
Yeah.
Go on social media manager.
Invincible.
Invisible.
Yeah.
I don't want to be. I don't like that one.
It's creepy.
I don't want people to see me. You're weird.
No, then I can go anywhere for free.
Yeah, but then you have to walk or drive just the same or run.
No, then I get free flights. Like, technically they don't see me.
But you still got to go to the airport.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the fun. I get to have a normal exploring.
But what if there's a barrier? How would you get through it?
What do you mean the barrier?
So when you're at the airport,
And you have to go through the thing with the metal thing. Well, she wouldn't have to walk through it because she's walking around
Exactly.
because she's invisible.
no, but what if there's a line of barriers?
Then I climb over.
She can do anything to her, yeah. I would say mine. I listen. Mine's based off of one thing. Mine's super speed, bro. If you don't have watched the
Like the Flash.
anyone
That's actually sick. He's a sick.
Donnie
He's
could
sick.
travel back in time and go further ahead in time with his speed, bro. That's so lit.
But there are also limitations. Because you
Yeah,
have
'cause
consequences.
Yeah, I'll firm it.
Yeah.
Heavily. Just
Yeah, I agree with that.
That's lit.
Between teleportation and that, I think that's the two sickest.
That's-
You guys who want flight, get off his
That's dead.
dead.
Let's play
dead,
this for.
dead. Gonna be outside in cold.
I'll then say. Got a couple still.
Ask away, man.
Do aliens exist?
Yes.
Give a brief theory. Fine.
Brief theory is if you're here and there's 8 other planets, and even the definition of being an alien, it means a foreign body. So yeah, aliens exist.
Social media manager.
I don't know because I don't know what is an alien, to be honest.
It's a foreign body,
It's like a little green man.
not of this planet or being.
I would say yes because I think girls are aliens.
Actually, that makes sense.
That's why you don't have a girlfriend.
No girlfriend, no problem. I'm single, no searching. But I think I go for, not go for, rather fall in a pit. Yeah.
I hear that.
Nah, that's definitely my favorite. Like, girls are aliens. But secondly, I would say just there's too much out there for us to be the only things that
Yeah,
exist.
I agree. 100%.
Whether you believe in religion, you don't believe in whatever, like
Even if you believe
it
in
has to
religion,
be.
it says you're not, you're the only. Yeah. So, science, anything you believe in.
I don't know how much icebreakers I'm meant to ask.
So that's like just a couple.
Okay.
One more and then we wrap it.
Okay,
icebreaker.
alright.
This is actually kind of nice.
If you could tell someone, oh, actually, nah. Would you rather go back 10 years with all the knowledge you know now, or go 10 years into the future? 10 years don't seem like a lot, but it's a lot. Think about it.
Oh, it's a lot. That's what I'm thinking.
It don't seem like a lot. So 10 years back, yeah, and you have all the everything you know now, you know then.
But will my knowledge affect the changes? Like if I go back with the knowledge and I change the decision,
Kind
will it
of fuck
affect?
shit. Yes, obviously. That's
So let's say my
that's how time travel
mistakes,
works.
my
And you
mistakes,
try
can
to
I correct
correct
them?
it.
It changed the
it'll lead
outcome of the future.
It would lead you to a different life, yeah. So essentially, with all your knowledge, you could go back and fuck something, and it could mess up the whole thing of everything that you knew in the first place.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll take the 10 years back.
10 years back. Social
I'm
media
definitely
manager.
taking the 10 years back.
Then 10 years forward.
Yeah.
10 years forward is actually lit as well.
You don't know what your life's going to be like in 10 years.
No, but I'd rather go back and feel comfortable going forward.
See, I'm
But that's a comfort zone thing though. I agree with you and I get what
Be
you're
that
saying.
person.
Yeah. I agree with you and I get what you're saying, but yeah, it could be nice going forwards as well, you know. Who wants to live in a life? Because COVID ain't over, mate.
Exactly. Then I have more fun. Like, go more parties.
What?
But if
go
you go
back, you still have to
COVID
live
was
through
still- you still have
COVID.
to go
Yeah.
through
But at least I wouldn't feel so...
But if you go forward, COVID's over.
I wouldn't feel so
you
in prison. Exactly. You don't know if COVID's going to be
You
over.
Boris said he was going to lock down for 2 weeks.
And
1
look at
year
2
later.
weeks. Yeah.
Wow.
Look at you!
I would definitely say I'd go back. But I wouldn't change anything that I've done in life.
So let's say the
I don't think I
lottery
would
number,
either.
you wouldn't try remember that quickly, or
I'd invest in Bitcoin 10 years ago.
yeah.
But I wouldn't change anything that was going to change how my life would operate. If I invested in Bitcoin 10 years ago, everybody invested in Bitcoin. It wouldn't change my life. I'd still do.
But
What
you'd
you're
be
doing.
up though. That will change your life. You would have money.
You wouldn't take out but with Bitcoin, you wouldn't take out of the Bitcoin that you bought. If you bought one solid Bitcoin, you're not going to take out of it.
But
So
even
until
then-
when you want to sell it is when you want to sell it. But I'm not going to sell it because I know what it gets to.
Okay, but
I know
there
this
is
will
a
get to
point.
this stage.
There is a point where you sell it. So from
Never. I wouldn't sell it.
So how would you get money back?
No, eventually, but I haven't sold it now. I wouldn't even know. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I get.
When
what
I
you
finally
mean.
catch up to when I've left.
Oh, so
I'm
you
still
would
not
play the
sold
long
it.
game. You would play the long game.
No, that's definitely. That'll be my investment. I know where. That's what I'm saying. I know where Bitcoin
Actually,
is now.
that's sick. I would invest in something like Tesla.
I know what Tesla is now. I know where everything is now. So when if I go 10 years back and I'm 13,
Back to the future kind of
if I'm
thing.
13, boy, I can give you
Yeah.
a detailed
No way.
plan.
Your
and tell everybody.
little £100 that you would get over like 6 months. Well, not that long, but you kind of get what I'm saying. Because even the value of money would be different now.
2 months, 2 month and a half,
Mm.
£20 a week.
But even then, could you actually convince your parents? Because you
To loan
probably
me.
would have been too young to
To
go
loan
to the
me.
bank and do the, or well,
I'd
you
sell
could have done
my
it over
shit,
the
bro.
internet.
I'd sell my Xbox and that. At 13, I'm selling everything because I know,
You get
guys, it's gonna be a rough time. But rust me.
This
how that
500 here
is going
gonna
to
change your life.
worldly. Because back then, what Bitcoin would be worth? What, like maybe like a bills?
Yeah, easy.
Yeah, I'm gone. Listen, guys.
See, my idea of going back wasn't so bad after all, was it?
Yeah, but what, would you change anything? Because if you change something, it can change let's say one day you went to, anything can change it. You have to, even me doing that, I still have to live the exact same life.
Yeah, you'd have to mentally.
Everything I've done, any
what's it
trouble I've
called?
got into.
I think I
restraining
think
yourself.
about my decisions more.
I would pick one thing that I would like to change. For example, like invest in Tesla, because I would have been in Jamaica anyways, and Tesla would have been just like
Ripe.
yeah, not even right.
Seedling.
Yeah. So then my little chum change in the foundation now it's gonna worth millions. Yeah, yeah. So I would just pick one thing and then I would just follow everything else as it comes. Why?
Alright, we're gonna go with one more. One more. Ooh. Okay.
Did you not do your planning?
Shut up, mate. There's more.
Now I got
There's
freestyle.
multiple.
Save this one. These ones are nice.
If you can trade lives with one other person, famous or not, who would it be?
You see, alright, everyone answer I wanna go last.
You're gonna say, "Oh, I think my life's perfect."
No, not even that.
Whoa.
I was saying that's what he does. It's not a wife for me.
It is, because you done it.
No, you go first.
Actually, I would actually trade it.
You was about to say you wouldn't, innit?
I was gonna say I would want to keep some of the life lessons.
You're not keeping nothing. You're gonna trade lives with this person, whatever life they live at, whatever age you've done it. So whatever age you are now, and you swap with them, that's the life you're gonna live. Whatever their life's at now, you can then change the decisions for their future life. But anything they've already done, they've already done.
Oh, mad.
Like you could switch to someone famous, and then 5 years later, there's a scandal with that there of pedophile. So you gotta be careful. The way the world works nowadays, everyone gets called out later.
Oh, God.
Or they said the N word on Twitter like 5
The
years.
safest way, I would just go with Kevin Hart.
He's already done it. He's had everything. Can't get that man no more. But you gotta think of Kevin Hart's age. Kevin Hart's 40.
I don't mind.
I don't know.
But when he was 20, 25, 26, he was still hustling.
Yeah, but you're not gonna be him at 26.
So I'll be him at 40.
Yeah, you get whatever life they're at now.
But that's what I would be.
You're gonna be 40.
With that
That's a lot
amount
of
of
years
money.
gone, boy.
That's a lot, with that amount of money.
At 40
I
though,
don't mind.
I'd rather have it now.
I
Sad.
don't mind. And at that age, I'll be entitled.
Wants to come on that one. Social media manager, gone.
I don't know who.
Who's my age?
I'm not into celebrities
Anyways.
like that to be like, oh. I
Is
don't know.
it Tiger? He's around 20.
No,
20.
it's not. Tigers, that man are 40 or something, bro.
Is it?
Drake and them, man. Yeah, them are old.
I chose with Nipsey.
He dead, bro.
You want to be dead, bro?
Long live Nipsey still.
But then the history of me still live on.
Do you want
You're stupid. Anyway, I would be. Still got to think. I've got to look like the person as well.
Ooh. That's what I said. Kevin's side, the safest bet I could have gone with.
I don't know, you know.
That's what I'm saying.
It's kind of crazy. That's my question.
So, actually, alright, this is honestly my other one then. What F1 driver?
If we're gonna go sports and be generic, I'll be killing Mbappe. But if we're not gonna go sports, I'll be alkaline so I can save his career. I'm gonna be honest. I know exactly what he needs to do to become popular.
Yeah, you can basically give him charisma. That's the only thing you. Like, if you've done that,
'Cause he has the talent.
yeah.
But he just doesn't have it's like he doesn't understand what he needs to do to just make a hit.
Yeah.
I could write. I be alkaline so I can change his career.
That's loyal. But yeah, we finishing with icebreakers. That was a good one. We probably can do question and answers. Or nah. Alright.
Well,
Stick to the
cool.
script.
Basically, today's podcast is going to be about COVID.
And Carnival.
19.
If you see me jamming, what's that around your neck?
I know, separately though.
Yeah.
Alright. Before we go into the carnival aspect, because can't just talk about carnival without things. So
The elephant in the room.
Firstly, COVID.
Yeah.
Quick question. Let's not dwell on this bit. Is Boris to blame or us? Not us specifically, but us as members of the public and people. What's the percentage of blame you'd say?
Blame. I would say it's on us, mate. It's on us.
What's the percentage?
I would give it a strong 75.
Percent us,
Yeah.
and Boris is only 25%.
Yeah. Not even 25. I would still give Boris like 10. Because he's still listening to what's been presented to him. He's picking this or that. In my opinion, based off your knowledge.
I hear what you're saying. My thing is, I think Boris is about 60% to blame.
Why so much?
I think even 70.
Coming from you.
What,
Wow.
Boris, because I think he's a donut.
But he didn't create COVID.
No. It's not about creating. It's how it's handled. Yeah. The fact of things like borders being closed, basic things that normal people would have done in a movie, they would have done it. Like, why did you not do that straight away? Look at places like Australia and New Zealand. There's no cases.
Yeah.
What did they do? First thing,
Shut down.
no one's coming.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to come. You're not allowed to leave. If you leave, you're not coming back.
Yeah.
So, pick one. We said we'll see how it goes. See how it goes. A month later, we'll see how it goes. Oh no, guys, people are dying. Oh, we're gonna go on a 2-week lockdown to see if we can control this thing. 2 weeks,
Later.
then turned into a month. Month then turned into 2
3.
months.
Is it 3?
Turned into 3 months actually.
Yeah.
Then Bozza said, "You lot go outside for summer. Enjoy yourselves.
Be free.
Eat out to help out.
Yeah.
Go to restaurants.
Gyms are open.
Gyms. Go back. See what you lot gotta do. You got what, 30 seconds of that live? Yep, nope, sorry. People are dying again. What did you think was gonna happen? Like,
Yeah.
we wasn't managing
Saw that
it.
one coming from a mile away.
We wasn't managing it well in lockdown. So why would we manage it out of lockdown? Gave too much people too much power.
Yeah.
Then, oh no, sorry guys, we're gonna shut this down.
When was this? September?
Christmas again, no?
No. Yeah, it's after that 'cause it's after my birthday because we went out.
Yeah.
So mid-November it was.
It was leading to the Christmas lockdown. It was like, oh, it was a bit skeptical. It was like, are we gonna go on lockdown? Are we not?
We want to have Christmas. Why?
Who cares, bro? Just lock, fam. Man had just said, you want to
If they had firmed it for Christmas, we would have been living better now.
100. I think it's, bro, it's just so many.
It's a money-making thing, even a Christmas one, because they wanted the shops open for
They
everyone to
open the
buy
shops
stuff.
just in time. Let you go on a little holiday.
It's not
Just to say,
coincidental.
yeah, nah, Christmas Day you lot ain't allowed to go nowhere. Everything's gonna lock, but you spent all your money already.
Yeah.
January's come now, you can't even go back to work.
Nothing. January we were locked down. Well, we're still in lockdown.
Yeah, so like, watch. I can see him saying everywhere's open again,
Mm-hmm.
and then what he's gonna do is gonna time it, and we're gonna lock down this summer this time. Because you couldn't control it last summer. This summer is the one we're gonna be on lockdown.
But the vaccine, the scam scene.
The vaccine don't really make sense purely just because with the vaccine it doesn't give you special rules. I think if I have the vaccine I should have special rules. I should be entitled. That's entitlement. I feel if I get a vaccine,
For the 6 months where it lasts, you should be able to do whatever you want.
yeah, I should be able to go anywhere and travel to anywhere I want and do what I want because I have a vaccine.
I hear that.
But I think purely because they know that it's a bunch of BS and it don't work, they can't
Yeah, they can't.
promise to offer you that, because if you now get it, then it's going to be like,
A liability.
if you get it now, it's like, whoa, I got a vaccine. Why am I getting it?
That makes sense. But the vaccine is, that's something else, man. It doesn't make scientific or medical sense to me. Because if you
I'm not
take,
a scientist, so how would you know if it makes sense?
it doesn't make, common sense wise, it does not make sense. It doesn't stop you from getting the virus. It doesn't cure the virus. And they say there is a 6-month time span but people are still getting it within that time. So what does it actually do other than pump microscopic shit in your mouth? I'm joking. But other than just, I don't know, you just put a load of water in your bloodstream and that was it. Say you have a vaccine, trying to use psychology to cure the virus.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
But anyways, we missed Notting Hill last year. I just want to go with this year. That's all I want to do, which I don't think will happen.
Okay, so not even just specifically on Notting Hill. We'll get into that one. Back to what I was saying about the vaccine and entitlement. If I have a vaccine, I should be able to go to a club.
Word.
We should all be
with people who
had the vaccine.
Yeah.
Or is there? Okay, change the question. Do you think there's a way to be able to, let's say, police social gatherings? Not police, literally with police, but a way to allow it to happen without. Because I think the problem the government's having is they've said so much, they're not trying to contradict.
Yeah.
So they're not trying to say to do something and then to come up contradictory back and say, oh wait, no, but they're not trying to say, oh yeah, no, you guys can go out to a club because, you know, if you get tested,
then it's
going to be like, you're going to say, oh, so what, we could have done this before though. It's just going to be a bit long for them, innit? So, yeah.
I think they are just like us, which is speculating. They don't fully know the answer. They don't fully know the answer. And like you said, they've said so much, they don't want to backtrack. And then it gets a bit, you know, people start asking more questions and then they don't know the answers. But to your original question of can it be managed, I kind of think so. I think it can be policed. I think it can be policed. Here why. It's in the word. Police. Like if you know you want to go to the club and you're willing to give them your arm, take your vaccine, go there and have faith that 85% of whosoever is there have had the vaccine. That give you that peace of mind. So that's like a 1 in 8 chance of you encountering someone that actually has the virus. Then they can have literal security to check, like you have like a COVID passport or I don't know, something to say, yeah, you had it and go in, or you had it XY. I don't know, but I think it can be policed in the sense of it being like structured.
I think, yeah. Man watches football. I'm a football guy. They do a couple tests a week. They do a test before they go. I'm guessing they do a test before they go on the pitch and play. There's 22 people on the pitch, not including all the staff from both teams, who are all tested as well. If that can happen, I don't see why people can't go out as long as I do the test.
On the topic of sport, I'm a Formula 1 guy, and they do, because Formula 1 still happened last year, and what they do is, and that's way more people than football. It is
not in a closed circuit like that.
It is
between the mechanics, the people that actually matter are the people that drive the car. I mean,
it is. So there are 2 teams. There's like up to 25 mechanics for one side of the garage.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
And no, but anyways, the bigger picture is,
I feel like that can still be done with lesser people.
I don't get where you're going.
Because let's say Formula, I don't know about
Formula 1 can be run without that amount of people.
I'm not saying with you could have less mechanics. That mechanics, the point of the mechanics,
they're all specialists in something.
Yeah, but it's all to speed up the process of something, doing something.
Yeah, but then that
if you have one
negates that stops the entire idea of it.
No, but it'll stop the speed of how you quickly do it.
Yeah.
But everyone else will be slowed down in general anyway. So it's not unfair.
That it's like saying you want to play football with 8 people instead of 11. That's not the traditional way of the sport.
I mean, yeah, it is, because the mechanics have nothing to do with it.
They do. Because
it's not one in the mechanics, yeah. It's not one person that's there. Let's say 25 people. It's not one person in charge of one thing for every 25 people. There's probably 3 people in charge of this, 4 people in charge of that, another team is in charge of this. Out of the group of people there.
No, it's
In football, there's 11 players on each side. The team, I would say the backroom staff in football, not all of them are needed. Because there's the assistant manager there, the assistant manager.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're not really needed at the time of playing the match.
The coach, the manager, medical team, and subs.
Medical team, yes. Coach, the manager, yes. Maybe his assistant coach, yes. The extra coach, no, you don't. You're not really needed. The goalkeeper coach, you're not really needed. All
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
Not needed.
All right, cool.
It's not a disadvantage to anybody. In Formula 1, the main person in the sport is the driver.
But if the driver doesn't have the tools, then...
But nobody would have the tools, so it's fair. It wouldn't be one specific...
But what
it's not just McLaren that... Or Mercedes, whatever. It's not just Mercedes that are limited to now only having this amount of people in the garage. It's all of us are only limited to having 8 people in the garage.
But that's not the sport.
It is the sport. They're not part of the sport.
They are a part
they're
of
a
the
behind
sport.
the scenes part of the sport.
But that's the whole point of the sport.
No, the point of the sport is the driver that's on the track.
No, but the point of the sport is the speed to get the equipment, to get the sport going, the entertainment around it and everything.
Yeah, so background. Your background, that's what you are. You're a background staff.
I agree with the background.
Okay,
but
so
if you take them away,
100%.
They're a part of the sport.
No, they're background, bro.
They're a part of the sport.
You couldn't agree with the assistant coach not being there in football and then say all of the people that are mechanics have to be there. You don't.
Yeah, because they're specialists in the thing
so
that
all
they
25
do.
people have to be there.
They're specialists in what they do. Yes.
But not one person is a specialist in one thing for every 25. They're not 25 things and they're all individual specialists. It wouldn't work like that. There's obviously a team in charge of this, team in charge of that within that 25. There's a team within the team. Yes?
Yeah.
Cool. You don't need every person of that team to be in the team to do it.
So, you want to give that... Alright, the reason behind having so much people is to reduce mistake and speed up the process. By adding more work, you're introducing the chance of more mistakes.
Okay, cool, but everybody will still have... It's still fair. It's not unfair.
But that's not the over... gosh.
It's not unfair, and the sport is about the guy that's racing the car. The sport of football is...
So, alright, so what you're saying is they don't need 2 drivers per team. So they don't need 2 teams.
Essentially, even that too. I didn't even think of
where
that.
would the competition come in then? Because it's like saying
it doesn't matter.
That it goes back to football now. Then you don't need 2 strikers. A team that plays with 2 strikers, let's say,
that's completely different. 4. Completely different.
How is that different? Because it's if you cut it in half, it's left and right.
No. If that's like me saying to you that you need,
and you don't need the extra goalkeeper, you don't need subs.
That's like me saying to you, you need a Liverpool A team and a Liverpool B team. We don't have that. We have one team. Yeah, one team, one group of players. Formula 1, you have 2 teams under one umbrella. So you got in football, it's not Liverpool A and B are in the same league, and Liverpool A don't face Liverpool B. It doesn't exist like that. It's one team. In McLaren, it's one team. It should be one driver. That's it. Fair COVID restrictions. That's exactly how it should go. What do you mean? You don't need the 2 teams. You said it. Why do you need the 2? Why do you need...
But that's the competition.
But you're not competing.
You are competing because you have the best equipment. It's like me and you have a match. No. Let me get to you.
You're going to the point.
No, I'm going to the same point.
Why do you need to have 2 players? I'm not saying...
For the competition.
No, you're competing with the other companies.
Yeah, you're competing
Why are you competing with your own
to show that you're the best in this group, in this specific car that's built around us. I am the best in this machinery. Lewis is the best in his machinery.
Okay, who's the other person on Mercedes? Yeah?
Valtteri.
Alright, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Without whatever his name is, Buttocks, whatever he wants to be called, yeah? Without Buttocks, yeah? Lewis Hamilton will still have to compete.
But then the argument would come in that it's because he has the best car.
What do you mean?
So the cars are made differently, even though different teams.
Under Mercedes.
Huh?
Under Mercedes. Do the 2 Mercedes drivers drive the same car?
Yes, exactly.
So why do you need the other driver?
But identical.
So why do you need the other driver?
To show that you're the best with this machinery.
That's in-house competition though. That's between yourselves. That's like me. That's like Liverpool. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say you have.
So who's the best striker then at Liverpool?
Mo Salah.
And who's the second best?
Mane.
Why do you need 2?
Because you have to play with...
That's your argument.
Because you have to play with 11 people. You don't have to...
Okay, so you can use 1 striker, 1 midfielder, 1 defense, 1 goalkeeper.
No, but you have to have 11.
But you have to have 2 cars. That's the
No,
rule.
you
It's
don't.
the rule of the sport. Look it up. It's the
Your
rule
company
of the sport.
has to have 2 cars.
Yep,
racing.
it's the rule of the sport. Look it. I promise you right now. Look it up. It's in the. I even have the FIA thing on my phone. You need to have 2 cars. 2 cars per team, 2 drivers. But anyways, my point would have been, yeah, we can streamline stuff, especially in Formula 1, but then that would kind of mess with the rule of the sport.
Team can only field 2 drivers. That means it says only field 2 drivers. That means you can still have 1 driver. That's the limit is 2. The limit is 2. So you
Okay,
can
so
only
the
have-
limit is 11. So you can play with 10 players.
Well, technically you can actually
Or
field 10
8,
players.
or 9, or
You
6.
can actually field 10 players. But my point was that would make it unfair if another team fields 11.
Okay, so you say, because
But
if
in
you change
Formula
it,
1, I said that every team would have to have 1, so it's still fair across the board.
so then do the same in football then.
Yeah, you could. I didn't say you couldn't. If Liverpool has to play with 8, then you don't play with 8. But there's not.
But
one team
is that, are they going to agree? That's the politics.
you field your best 11?
Cool, I agree with you. Let's agree, right? Mercedes is like 2 seconds ahead of second place in terms of speed, right? They have the best car, the best team, best everything.
Yeah.
That's why they're so far.
Yeah.
If they're that confident in all the other things that can happen, why don't they just use 1 car, 1 driver and save themselves all that money to compete? Because we look at the rules and they can use 1 car if they feel like doing it.
Because they want top 2 spots to make more money. It's a.
But the biggest money is the championship money, and if they win that, like literally, driver is just for the driver.
Yeah.
individually.
But if they get first and second, that's more money.
No, they can only get 1 place in the championship. The other places are just driver rankings. It's like saying striker of the year. Then who scored the most goal?
Yeah. 1 person can get goal.
Yeah. So even if you get second, it's just a good look for the team. That's all it is. Bragging rights then.
But you still get more money. The company has to earn more money. You earn more
Well,
sponsorship.
through their contracts, yeah. But
Yeah, so it's more money. It's money about it.
so okay. So why then? You just contradict yourself. Then why would I choose to race 1?
for COVID restrictions for safety.
Okay, but they will still be the first place.
But it would have been the first either way with COVID or without COVID.
No,
We would have just had less people.
because if they
now you're first with less
if they-
people and you saved the life.
if they were that confident, then they would have just raced 1 car.
But that doesn't make sense, bro. What do you mean?
What do you mean it doesn't make sense? If I am
The
that
point
confident
was-
in something,
the point was,
yeah, it's streamlined
You
for
can
COVID.
get rid of Butters.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get rid of Butters and his whole his side of mechanics. Yeah, and everybody you could get rid of 1 driver and their whole side of mechanics. The sport wouldn't change. There wouldn't be. What would the difference be between having the 2 and the not? For Mercedes, if you said only 1 person can get the championship anyway, what's the point of the other person?
Okay. Alright, so this is what I am now saying, right? That happens. Because I am agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah.
That happens. And every time Lewis turns his car on, it doesn't work. Then what? Because it does happen.
Dumb, fix your car.
It's just issues. Like, it's just stuff that just doesn't make sense. He crashes, or it doesn't work, or someone
Yeah.
tap him, or something.
Then that's your problem. That's actually your own problem. To be fair, that's nothing to do with whether you had 2 drivers or not. Because
So-
at the end of the
so
day,
that's what-
Lewis still loses. Whether if you had 2 drivers and Lewis crashed,
Then
Lewis
the
doesn't
other
win.
driver could have done whatever
He gains
to
nothing.
get the championship
So it's
points.
about money. I'm talking about the safety of our people. This is why Formula 1 it's not a sport to drive a car. This is why it's stupid. People drive their car every day outside.
Go drive for Formula 1 then.
You ever drove in Brixton? Yeah? Have you ever drove in Streatham? Right? That's a test. That's a test in itself. I don't get paid for it. What the hell, bruv?
Shit.
I don't know what the topic was. What are we talking about?
We're talking about streamlining COVID.
Oh yeah. Back to the point. Alright, back to the point, yeah. I'm up all guys. Who's this? James. Piss off, mate.
Yeah, to the point of what was it? Oh, is it our how to police the vaccinated people, and you should have.
I'm sure it's not as simple as I think it is, but I think you should just be able to test people before they go into somewhere and do the quick test.
But
That's people that work.
And that again, so the quick test is not as accurate, so that's why they're not
What's the
encouraging. I can't tell you, but it's
Oh.
not as accurate as the other one you wait 3 days for or whatever.
Well then, yeah. If you tell me now, you want to come to this club, this event is happening on a Saturday night, yeah? You've got to
Present your result.
thing.
But what about the 2 days in between that you would have been out? You can get it then.
What do you mean?
So if you do it on Thursday, the
Yeah,
test,
so late.
Oh.
you see,
Then you just do another quick test.
you could.
So you do the main test on the... So let's say the tickets will go up.
Mhm.
Everything's going to be online now anyways. So tickets will go up. You book. They say you have to provide the COVID test.
Mhm.
You provide your COVID test
Yeah.
when you go.
Yeah. So that's the one within 2-3 days.
Yeah.
Mhm.
When you now reach the place, you have to do the quick test. That takes how long does that take? Like 10 minutes?
Yeah. 10 to 15 days. Yeah. Well, it's like one weird time, 7 to some. I don't know. But yeah. 10
So
to
you do
15.
that test, and yeah, you do that test. So then, boom, that should be sure enough proof that you should be able to be going. In my opinion, I wouldn't mind being in a room with someone that's been tested like that.
Me neither.
I wouldn't mind.
Know your status, guys.
I wouldn't mind being in in a room with 30 people packed, and I know that's
a
how
vibe.
that's how everyone got tested.
I've heard loud music in so long.
So,
Headphone parties are trash as well. Don't think that we done something there. That was stupid. That was all whack.
Loud music, man. Just
Speakers in your ear, and you go leave. I'm trying to leave somewhere, and my ears like.
trying to do that carnival walk and you leave. Man. But yeah, so do you think carnival is gonna happen this year?
Of course not. But I don't think we're leaving lockdown for. I think we're gonna leave lockdown and go back in on summer. But see the way I'm saying that about the club. I don't know how you could do that for carnival.
You can't, because it's a public event.
There's no way carnival can happen, even if it's not a public event and you have to buy tickets. There's just so many people. It's too much people to mass do that. It will cost so much money, because for Notting Hill or whoever runs carnival, I don't know who it is, for them to even employ people that are going to do the test.
Yeah. So
And that's including
Crazy number.
policing, security, because it will now be a private event.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to have
medical
more security.
team, fire.
It's a lot of money to throw about. But then again, Notting Hill makes bread
It does.
off of carnival.
It's the biggest. Is it? I think it's the biggest public event in Europe. Well, we're not in Europe anymore, so it's the biggest public.
We're still in Europe, not in the EU. We're still part of
Oh yeah. That's massive. I just want a girl to be soaking on my neck like a soccer bag boy.
I just want to have the carnival watch. You know the.
You can't stop doing it.
I just want the carnival watch. You see me looking quickly.
Nah. Balance.
I'm
just carnival, man.
That shit just makes shit depressing. Whenever I think about stuff like that during my lockdown, it's like,
Depressed.
bad stuff we can't do.
You know what's nice as well? Just even just the environment of going to Notting Hill is like an event. It's such an adventure. You get on the train and it's packed and everyone's just standing there and you have to grab your.
What line is it? Central line.
Yeah, Central Line.
See, when you get on that Central Line train, boy.
It's bacon.
Listen, I'm gonna tell, bro, guys. Let me break down to you. I don't want to miss it too much. Close your eyes, bro. Picture the scenes. You've left your house.
Sunny day.
Sunny. Oh, fuck it. It could be raining. I'm not even gonna say the Sunday. That's the kids' day. It's Carnival Monday.
Oh, bank holiday. No work.
You know you're calling in sick for the next day already. That's
out.
You've woken up. You know I'm not going to work Tuesday. Now close your eyes. You've reached the station. You've linked up with your partners, your friends.
Right,
You've linked up with the Carney group.
Yeah.
your friends that you don't even know.
Your water flask is full of rum and juice, rum punch or whatever.
You've got a big bottle of Evian that you just dashed rum in and some juice. You're walking, you go down, you hit that central line. What stop is it again? Before Notting Hill, the way you get the train from.
Something. What's the name? Can see the place in my head, you know.
Fam, whatever that station is called,
Yeah.
I can't remember. And the platform's packed.
Not even then. You get on the central line first, because that's the journey. Let's say you're coming from Stockwell.
You don't get on Central Line from Stockholm.
No, you go on that train to get on the central line.
Yeah, no, because
that train
you're
station.
buzzing kind of from there. Let's hear from Vauxhall, yeah? Get on a Vauxhall, you're kind of buzzing from there. It's a
Energy, vibe,
little vibe in your
happy.
head. You're thinking, yeah, you got your flag. You got your flag wrapped around you.
Yeah, ripping your flag, buddy.
You got your bandana with your flag on it again. You got your horn things. Yeah? Boom, now. You've now reached. You see the platforms packed. Everybody's got their flag.
Vibe.
But
Start chanting one soca
People
song.
start chanting a soca tune.
One random tune.
Balance, balance. That's all you're hearing. Balance, balance. Listen. It's now time to get on the train. Everyone's trying to get their groups on the train. You grab your group, boy. You're pushing everyone on the train.
One
squeeze
move.
on the train. One
Unity.
move. Let's go. Let's go. Those doors close.
It's a centimeter between your toe and the door.
You've left the other peasants at the platform.
Waving goodbye.
Bye.
Smile and wave, boys.
Smile and
wave.
After now, what happens? The train is hot, you know. You know that train gets
Can't breathe.
hot. It's hot in there, fam. That's why you don't wear hoodies and stuff to Carnival.
And there's a
That
delay
journey-
because the train ahead. It's too much people on the platform.
Oh. Boom. You got off the train now. You're at what is it? Notting Hill Gate.
Yeah, I think so.
It depends where you look at.
It depends on how you're going there. Paddington, Notting Hill Gate. They're the other one I can't remember. It's just still in.
You hop off now, boy.
And it's just that march up the
You
steps.
go up the steps. You're behind everyone.
And you know it's close.
You reach outside.
You feel the
and
beat.
You see everybody. Just walking. And everyone is just. You can hear a little song. You can hear a float in the distance. You've gone past a little corner shop. Kind of corner shops are extortionate on Notting Hill Day, so you have to go shopping your ends. If you don't go shopping your ends,
You're doing it wrong.
you messed up.
Yeah.
Cause now you gotta pay
£2 for a water.
70 for that bottle of rum. That's 30 on the ends. Know what I'm saying? Them man, their price up. But you don't care. It's Carnival.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
You've now filled. If you didn't have your flask already, you've bought an empty bottle of water and you flang it.
Yeah, you don't want that.
See that? Filled it with rum. Put your juice in there. You start passing around the rum. That's your drink for the day. Yeah? Everyone's good. You got your juice in there now.
Keep hearing.
You walk and you reach and you just see the floats. See, the thing about it is the first float's just a warm up. So you start walking now, you start hitting the vibes.
And the crowd start getting thicker, more dense.
Yeah. But it's when you hit one of the floats now that's not playing soca tunes. That's when you know Carnival started. You heard the soca tunes coming to the end and that's when it gets vibey. But you walk to a float now and you hear
Bad boy
in
bashment.
the hardest gigs better when an artist change. You know what I'm saying? You hear that. You go to a next float now, and you hear it's summertime. Every massive have to come along. Come feel the sun tanning on the summer sun. Listen.
And then you go and you hear to bad boy hip hop, some
To
Cardis
the
and
next
stuff.
thing and you hear chop, make it up for the wet earth. Listen. Boom.
Yeah, you're warm,
No,
you're
then that's it.
charged.
You're warm now. But you go to one more float and
And they're dropping some ding dongs.
some rape. Nah, you don't even get there, boy. You're still on hip hop. They play Meat Mill, Dreams and Nightmares. I see my dreams unfold. Nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. And then everyone's singing along.
Yeah.
Perfect harmony.
Oh, unity, guys.
Then you
Blacks,
reach the
whites,
bashment
Asians.
Cause most people, if you're like me, you don't even like soca unless it's Carnival.
Let's be real. Let's be real.
Nobody likes soca unless it's Carnival. There's no other place for it in the world. Yeah, other than Carnival. If you go to a party and hear soca, just look it up. Just come on, close it. But boom, you reach a bashment now. Yeah, ding dong.
No, not yet.
No,
you hear them Beanie Man.
Yeah, the old school. Oh, yeah, the old school. Yeah, the old school.
Let me see the body ride and murder. Them tunes.
Old school.
Them lady songs.
Bro.
Sean, just give me the light. You know.
Bro,
You know.
all of these things we're never going to be able to do again. Everything I've said will bro,
It's gonna be crazy.
man has no hope.
Imagine life's no change.
I used to be the
dramatically.
person with hope in this whole scenario. Man actually has no hope in life will ever get like that. We'll never see Notting Hill again. Ever.
It's crazy, man.
Bro, I just want to go there and lose my friends for 5 minutes and I can't find them.
Phone's not working.
No reception. You bump it up. Found you, fam. Where are you? And you get one little hello. What? We're back. Refill. Stand. All you heard was refill. Like, alright, cool. They must be at the refill stand. Get some food.
Some bun up chicken as well, you know, nothing good.
Carnival, boy. That none of them know how to jerk the thing proper. Places that I ain't want to say nothing about specific places just in case they want to give me money to promote themselves in a video. But some of you Brixton restaurants
Bad name
located
plus.
next to the bank that over 24 hours
Ah, shish, man.
got the bun up corner.
His views are his views, innit? If you want to come through, sponsor, ching.
Got the bun up corner.
We can put your delivery back there.
Along with a
cost.
picture of a rat, because that's what you sell. But yeah, fam, I just think it's crazy. We're never gonna live that life again. I personally have no faith in that we'll ever.
Saying that, you remember the thing we just, was it Read or Watch, when he said like the things that are going to change after COVID, like you can't even, why, what, blow out your candle on a birthday cake.
Do you know, up until that video, the video basically said, it's things that will change. Imagine like a birthday, like blowing out the candles. And I just thought about it after they said it. I was like, that's nasty anyway. I just thought about it, like Adoni has stood there and gone over his cake and candles.
Give it
and
to you.
We just ate from it. Like, what? That's wild. And someone's gonna say that they never done that in their life and you're capping. Because your mum gave you the birthday cake. You wanted party bag when you was younger. So stop lying. But I think stuff like that's even crazy, fam. What else will change?
Social group, the way you work.
You know what? I don't think so for that specifically, because things would have changed already about that. If it was, I don't think school will change that dramatically, because things like that would change.
I think
it'll be little things.
You know the craziest thing that I think will happen in school, and it was a thing in Jamaica, shift. Because imagine like a school that has, I don't know, they would split the class, or they would have to employ more teachers. Because you can't have, let's say, 30 kids in the classroom anymore.
Yeah, word, especially if you went to one of them small schools.
Yeah, it has to be like 10 or 15 max, spaced out, windows open. I don't know, man. Football games, them grassroots things.
Football's the thing that I think would still happen. It's just having fans in the stadium.
No, I mean,
Having fans in the
not
stadium
even
would
that
happen.
on a big scale. I'm speaking about like, you know, them little, what's they called, community leagues and all of them things.
No, I think those will still happen, just because it's not policed, like with security and stuff.
Yeah, but then it takes one outbreak for them to be like pointing fingers.
Yeah, I know, but eventually we're gonna get to a point where they know that COVID's still about. It's never gonna go. It's a virus. It's never gonna go away completely ever. It's like the flu. It's gonna be anything.
They are mutated.
What's gonna happen is that it'll just become less cases.
Yeah.
So you know that someone's gonna get it. So it'll become to a point of expectancy. Oh, that person got COVID. Alright, cool. Is what happens. What I think what they're panicking now with that they're trying to stop is the death. I don't think they care about if you get it or not.
On the death thing, it's for me. It's the numbers doesn't make sense because they're not taking out. It goes back to what I said before. If you were dying anyways and you get corona, to me, you didn't die by corona. because you would have been dead anyway. They shouldn't put that on your death certificate that you died by corona. They should put what the cause was, and they should really just say, people, yeah, we've been saying these big numbers, but realistically, if we take away the flu, the bad lung that you had anyways, and whatever, then this is the number, and just come straight.
See, the problem is with that is backtracking and not wanting to come off as a hypocrite, which is what the government can't do, because that's when you get attacked. Like, that would be...
They but it's the truth.
It doesn't matter. It's politics. You can't tell the truth.
Excuse me.
You're gonna, but you can't backtrack now. So that's why I understand what you're saying of Boris, of him being, he's dealing with what he has. Like, what's been in front of him, he's literally saying, well, we either do this or we do this, and this leads to that and this leads to that. So which one is the worst, lesser of both evils? So it's the same thing now, which is why I kind of agree with that statement there. It's literally just, okay, cool, the people are still doing this, they're still doing that, what are we gonna do? We can't backtrack on our statement, so whatever's in front of us right now is what we're gonna have to do.
Yeah.
No matter what. If he takes us off lockdown and people start dying again, the only option is to go back on lockdown, or what, or let people die, and everyone's gonna say, why didn't you lock down? Then we go on lockdown,
and it's
why
the same cycle of life.
So he's stuck. So yeah, I take away a little bit of blame from him. I blame him only specifically
the way
how
he initially handled it.
But everything else is people's fault.
Yeah, it's
anyways,
people's fault, man. Use lot needs to, and even something he said the other day again made me. Every time I remember, it makes me laugh. Even this corona thing he said, it just highlighted a lot of nasty people. I was just there lurking, anyways.
Yeah. Some of you lot didn't even know how to wash your hands before, anyways.
And that would just highlights the fact that you did not know how to keep yourself clean, and you're just making it worse.
To think that you lot, not you lot, some of you are only now starting to wash your hands as you reach inside.
Yeah.
Is weird.
Yeah.
Like, how did you not know that you should wash your hands after you come from road?
Yeah.
Like, come on.
I get you, man. But yeah, man, life's changed. Even travel is no change. Flying on a plane. And again, this have me questioning. You know that spray that they spray in the plane after you land in a country to kill the viruses that could have been there?
I don't know, I've never done
You never notice when they walk down the aisles with these sprays? You never notice.
I ain't never seen no one spray a spray.
Yeah, they spray one spray in the plane. So let's say you leave in England to go to Jamaica, they would have like this spray. They don't want like from end to end. Like, let's say whoever is police in this section, they just go down.
I ain't never seen that in my life.
You've never noticed. You're too excited. But yeah, they do that. Even stuff like, even the way planes now. Can you imagine a plane now have to change because you can't be sitting like that anymore? So that's them losing money. They don't really want that. Plane's expensive.
I don't think they'll change that just because you have to do a test before you fly.
True.
See, that's what I mean, isn't it? I'm angry at Jamaica for not letting me able to travel. I would happily spend.
You should have been there.
I'll spend this whole lockdown in Jamaica.
Happily, would have been fun.
I don't mind. You don't need as much money.
Only thing, well, it doesn't even matter anyways. The curfew there.
The curfew doesn't even exist, bro. The curfew don't even exist. They break the rules and they are on way stricter things than us, and they still have less cases. That's why I just think stuff's spooky about this whole thing, fam.
It's crazy, man. I don't know. I wish I had the answer though, because I would love for just be able to hear loud music. That's all I want to hear again.
Imagine this video comes out on Sunday. Well, imagine this video comes out and then on Monday Boris says, yeah, you got all free to go outside. All the parties that will happen, where UnderVibes that we're having.
We're having parties. UnderVibes party.
Gonna try and make it a weekly thing. That'll be lit. A weekly.
So look out for that, people. Yeah. I don't know.
What else are you trying to get coming? Merch.
Merch's coming, definitely.
Not even just merch. I just want to go into
there are
fashion.
Loads of stuff coming.
I want to go in fashion, into clothing as well.
Yeah. What's his name? Virgil.
I want to be bigger than Virgil. Why?
Give us a shout.
What else, fam? What else is gonna change? Everything's gonna change, bro. Life's changed already. To be fair.
What about the way you dress? Because now you have to be in a mask. What if you know them hoodies that balaclavas or whatever, them hats and shit.
To think of balaclava, if someone was walking down the road with a balaclava, how scared will people be? And now suddenly it's a regular normal thing to not see someone's face. Have you got
going in the bank?
I go in the bank. They ask me for my ID, and all you can see is my eyes anyway. I can have my hood on. All you can see is my eyes anyway, but you can you choose to give me my money.
It doesn't matter anymore.
But you don't know.
Now
what I look
in
like.
2018, if you'd gone to the bank looking like that,
with a mask on your face and a hoodie on, right? Life would have been done for, cuz. Done for.
Man, it's kind of stressing though. It's mad. It's crazy.
I don't know what we could do, man. Anyone, fam, I want to hear people talk about it. Like, more people talk about COVID. Like, what do they think we could do as people? Don't just say, oh, everyone stay inside and shit.
Like
what we could do to
like how we say try and police like clubs and stuff.
What's everyone else's thoughts on that?
What are like
another scenario that could happen in which we are able to just be able to live life again? Because I think it's hard for man. You know what? I don't think it's depressing up until you think about what you can't do.
Yeah, no, the things you used to do that you can't do anymore. That's why it's depressing.
For me, anyone can be depressed over anything, but I'm saying for me, it doesn't really hit me until I'm like, oh, man, I'll do that right now. And I'm like, wait, can't. Like this YouTube thing. We started at a good time and whatever, but I'd love to be able to do like a vlog, go somewhere. If I'm going on holiday,
travel,
vlog, shoot a podcast in Dubai. Dubai. You can still go play. Like, don't get me wrong, you can still go to Dubai and stuff, but it's not the same.
Yeah.
It's not the same to me. Or shoot a podcast in Yard on the ends, bro. Like, imagine.
That's what I want.
Imagine Barracks.
Shout out them top corner.
Bro. Sitting on William Street filming a podcast.
Lit.
Peak, fam. You just can't do anything.
Riverside, run a boat, all day.
Easily. That's lit. Lit. 2 fat speakers out there just vlogging the day as well. Vlogging the day while swimming the podcast.
Yeah, like, that would be crazy.
5 videos in one.
That's when there will be content.
Different people.
That would be.
We're gonna start doing little vlogging anyway, light vlogging.
Yeah.
Or just
see how it goes.
Our day. See what we can pop off with.
Might be bringing the kids, try to monetize them, get them some sponsorships. Yeah, man, that's the way. Get them some liquor, them Tesco. What them thing they drink? The juice.
You can't make money off videos of kids.
No, not on YouTube.
Oh.
But get them to do the endorsements.
Oh.
What's that? The kids drink. What's the name called again, man? Oh gosh, I can't remember. I'm tired. The box, the juice, and the next one with the screw bit, and the next orange and green, orange and purple. No, sorry. Orange and purple, twist it up one. Oh, for God's sake, I can see the liquid thing. They have a liquid green monster.
No clue what about.
That's them sort of like juice box, no?
I don't have those.
Oh, I don't. Shouldn't say that. But anyway.
I don't have the names.
No, the purple and the orange.
Oh, fruit shoot.
Fruit shoot, is that? The drink, is that what the drink's called?
The orange purple one with the plastic lid. There's a red one.
I don't know, just get the kids to do endorsements in it. Clothing.
That.
Yeah. I'm an idiot.
Is that what it is? I think he's talking about some baby drink, I'm about to say.
And there's the next one in a box. But everyone get them out there as the kids in that Tesco kids.
That's not
you see them all over.
Don't worry, when I buy my new whip, I'm vlogging it. Porsche. See you, man.
Well, yeah, man, you want to wrap it?
But guys, thank you for watching. As we said, leave a comment. Like, what do you think?
Yeah, some solutions.
How do you think we can move forward with this whole thing? Like, what's your thoughts on it? I should say.
I'm over it, man.
And is Formula 1 a sport? Thank you. It's not. What do you? Topic for another day. What's classed as a sport? I think darts is a sport.
What?
Darts.
Darts.
Yeah, well, those fat people drink beer and throw it